In the second chapter, Enola launches her own detective agency and rapidly learns that having the same last name as London's top investigator doesn't make for easy living. She encounters racism, misogyny, and ageism, as well as questions about her skills and the direct inquiry of if Sherlock is available instead. Enola is hired by a young, destitute girl to locate her missing sister Sarah Chapman, who worked at a nearby match factory, just as she is preparing to shut down her business permanently. Enola discovers right away that there is more going on than initially appears, including corruption, murder, and a number of red herrings. Meanwhile, Sherlock is juggling a case that is somehow related to his sister. When Bessie, a factory worker, requests Enola to assist in locating Sarah Chapman, a sister who has gone missing. In the midst of a severe typhus epidemic, Bessie brings Enola to the match factory where she meets May, a co-worker of the sisters. May and Sarah are dancers at the Paragon Theatre, and Enola follows May there. Sarah's letter from a hidden lover is discovered by her. Enola finds Sherlock intoxicated and carries him home as she is on her way home. He is attempting to solve his most recent case of government officials being blackmailed, but he is unable to identify the owner of the accounts where the money is being paid. Enola assumes that the poem has a code that opens the door to a Whitechapel house. She discovers May there, bleeding from a knife wound. Enola finds a sheet of music under May's dress, but Superintendent Grail interrupts her and accuses her of murder. Enola makes her way to Sherlock's apartment and learns that Sarah's lover will attend a ball that the Lyon family is hosting. She meets Myra Troy, the Treasury Minister Lord Charles McIntyre's secretary, and Cicely, an amiable noblewoman, there. Enola encounters Tewkesbury, who instructs her in dancing in order to give her the chance to come to know William Lyon, the son of the owner of the match factory and Sarah's lover. In the meantime, Sherlock deciphers a note in the blackmail plot from its creator Moriarty. Before she can speak with William, Enola is detained by Grail, but Sherlock recruits their mother Eudoria and her fellow radical suffragette Edith to free Enola from jail. Enola learns that Sarah is Cicely while she is at Tewkesbury and that Cicely, May, and William had found that white phosphorus, not typhus, was murdering the workers and were preparing to make this information public. Tewkesbury and Enola share a kiss after confessing their love for one another. They proceed to the factory, where they run into Sherlock and discover William dead with a sheet music corner in his hand. The three conclude that Lord McIntyre and William's father made an agreement to exploit inexpensive phosphorus to boost profits. After understanding that the entire sheet music was a theatre map, the party makes its way to the Paragon. Sarah there verifies Enola's observations and acknowledges she and William needed Tewkesbury's assistance to bring McIntyre to light. When Grail and other police officers arrive, a battle breaks out, and Grail eventually falls to his death. Lestrade shows up along with Lord McIntyre. He destroys the proof of the transactions and makes an attempt to have Sarah arrested, but Sherlock and Enola figure out that Moriarty is actually Myra Troy, who was behind the murder and extortion. Myra has been arrested. The match girls at the factory are informed of the circumstances and persuaded to strike by Sarah, Bessie, and Enola. Tewkesbury assists in the arrest of McIntyre, but Moriarty manages to elude capture. Enola establishes a new office at Edith's store. Tewkesbury has started pursuing her seriously and extends an invitation to a ball to Enola.